I want to start this video by saying I apologize for the huge band-aid on my thumb. I cut a chunk of my thumb out where I almost did, and it's like hanging on by a thread and it's gonna die and fall off. TMI, gross, I know, but that is why I have this obnoxiously large band-aid on my thumb, and I talk with my hands a lot, so I wanted to start by warning you guys and saying that that is why I have this ginormous band-aid on my right thumb. Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to Mondays on Daily Diabetics. This week's theme is our favorite Dexcom sites, our favorite pump sites, or our favorite spot to give an injection. So today I'm just going to be sitting down with you guys and talking to you guys about my favorite places to put my Dexcom and my favorite places to give injections because I'm not on my insulin pump right now. So if you guys are interested in learning my favorite spots for all of that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for injections and for my Dexcom, they're actually really similar. So my favorite place for my Dexcom is definitely my arms. My Dexcom is actually in my arm right now. I don't know if you guys can like see this lovely outline, but it is right here right now. I absolutely love it in my arm. I think it's so comfortable. I know people have issues knocking it off, but knock on wood, I have not knocked it off yet. So I love it in my arm. It's super comfortable. You really don't notice it. You notice it at first when you like lay down. If you sleep on your side like I do, it can sometimes get in the way, but for the most part it doesn't, and it's super comfortable. If you are a girl and you do wear sports bras when you like work out or anything, please be careful taking your sports bra off, because I have almost knocked it out taking off my sports bra or taking off a shirt. So be mindful that it is in your arm when you're changing or anything like that, so you don't knock it off. It's actually relatively easy to put in by yourself. You can just prop your arm up on like a chair or use your knee. Most of the time I get my mom to pinch my arm up, or my boyfriend, which just makes it easier, but it is 100% possible to do it on your own. I have done it before, but I just prefer to have someone there to pinch my arm up. It makes it easier, and for me, I've noticed that it lessens the chance of bleeding. So I definitely love my arm for my Dexcom. And then my second favorite place for my Dexcom is my inner thigh. I actually did not try this until about a month ago, and Caroline told me to try it, and I was super nervous, and I was like, oh, it's gonna get in the way when I walk. It's gonna get caught on things. I love that site. That is probably now my favorite spot for my Dexcom. The accuracy was great, the comfort was great, the insertion was great. I had no bleeding on either of my inner thigh sites. I put it on both inner thighs. I had no issues with bleeding. Super easy, super comfortable. It doesn't really get in the way. Again, if you are changing or you're going to the bathroom, be careful and mindful when like pulling your pants down that it is in your leg, because I did forget that and it would get caught, but it never fell off, it never ripped off, it stayed on. I leave my Dexcom in for 2 weeks. It stayed in for the full 2 weeks. Super comfortable, super convenient, and definitely out of the way. I did have some awkward tan lines in both my arms and my legs from my Dexcom over the summer, but that just kind of comes with the territory. So I love my inner thigh for my Dexcom. That is my new favorite spot. That and my arm are actually probably tied just because they're the most comfortable and convenient for me. I don't put my Dexcom in my stomach. I actually don't do anything in my stomach, injections, insulin pump sites, or Dexcom, because when I first got my insulin pump, I would only put my sites in my stomach, and now I have so much scar tissue in my stomach that I can't really do anything in there. And the one time I put my Dexcom in my stomach, I got a ginormous bruise. It was like this big. I wish I had a picture of it, but it was bad. It didn't work. It was awful, so I'm not gonna try my stomach again. I know that people say that I probably should, but I'm not going to. For me personally, it just didn't seem like it was going to work, so I don't put it in my stomach. The other place I put my Dexcom is in the lower part of my back, or like the upper part of my butt, I guess. Kind of like near your hip or your love handle area. I really like there. I have also done the outer edge of my thigh. I've never tried the top of my thigh, but I want to. And I've never tried like putting it down here or putting it in my calf. Those just kind of like freak me out. So those are my favorite spots for my Dexcom. My favorite spot to give an injection is my leg or my arm. Once again, they're the most convenient, the easiest, and the least painful. I try to rotate between my legs and my arm. I do give some injections in my stomach, but they tend to hurt. So I definitely stick with my arms and my legs for my shots. For my insulin pump, when I do use it, I put them in my leg or my lower back because that's really the only place I can put it. I've tried it in my arm, but it never works for me. It gets really sore, it leaks. It doesn't work for me, and I wish it did because it's such a convenient place, and I really like putting my Dexcom and my pump sites in my arm. They just don't work, but that is where I put my pump sites if I am wearing my pump, and that is where I give injections, is my arm and my leg. I've also put injections in my lower back, but that's kind of difficult, and I do use my stomach, but very rarely. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below your favorite spots for your Dexcom or your pump or where you give injections. And thank you to everyone that welcomed our newest member to Daily Diabetics, Ollie. He's super awesome. I genuinely have enjoyed getting to know him. He has a channel of his own. It's called Daily Diabetic Hustle, I believe. If you want to check him out, definitely do that. He has an Instagram and all of that stuff. So thank you guys for the warm welcome for him. We are sad to see Emily go, as I mentioned in last week's video. But yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys next Monday for a brand new video. Bye!